Sam left Seattle in the year of 92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and found a bonanza gold below that old white mountain just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountain to the valleys far below. He topped his team of huskies as he mushed on through the snow, with the northern lights a running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 91. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone.
Way up north, way up north.
North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone. George turned to Sam with his gold in his hand. Said, Sam, you're looking at a mighty lonely man. I'd trade all the gold that's buried in this land for one small band of gold to place on sweet little Jenny's hand. For a man needs a woman to love him all the time. Remember, Sam, a true love is so hard to find. I'd build for my Jenny a Hollywood home below that old white mountain just a little southeast of Nome. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone.
Way up north, way up north.
North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone. North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone. North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone. North to Alaska, we're going north to Russia's zone.
There's a storm across the valley, clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on your shoulder. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away, and the whining of its wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on your prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone. There's a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove, and it's the light in your eyes that keeps him warm. And hey, it's good to be back home again. And sometimes this old farm seems like a long-lost friend. And hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell him how you spend your time. What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday, sunshine made her cry. Felt the baby move just yesterday. And hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this old farm seems like a long-lost friend. And hey, it's good to be back home again. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. It's the little things that make a house a home, like a fire softly burning, supper's on the stove, and it's the light in your eyes that keeps me warm.
Teardrops fell the night you said I love you, dear, when you were wed. I watched you as you held his hand, then I turned away and cried again. I cried again when I reached home.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
There sat your picture all alone. I thought of things that might have been. I bowed my head and cried again. I took your letters from the shelf and read out loud just to myself. But just before I reached the end, I bowed my head and cried again. I cried again when I reached home. There sat your picture all alone. I thought of things that might have been. I bowed my head and cried again. And here's the reason why I say I must throw your things away. For they would only bring me pain. And I bowed my head and cried again. I cried again when I reached home. There sat your picture all alone. I thought of things that might have been. I bowed my head and cried